A lot of my brothers are leaving. Sure, I've made fun of most of them. It's hard to call them a brother when I'm the asshole. I'm the sibling that should be punished without dessert. I get it. But that doesn't mean I wish harm on my fellow creators. Matty Haponi boy, he's leaving. DSLR video shooter. God. Here's my secrets to remaining happy on YouTube after 10 years and wishing these people a swift return.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
The fireplace is real, don't pretend it isn't. I'm here to tell you that I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years now, and I'm more in love with it now than I ever have been, and I don't follow a particular path. I've never watched the creator gurus who are like, do this. Every video, make sure to tell your audience who you are and what you do here, and to subscribe and like before you've said anything worthwhile. I don't follow any blueprint. What I do is just fun. I'm having fun every day. I only think of this. This is what's on my mind. So you can't compare me to other people. Like Matt Hapoya, he has a family. I can't even fathom how hard that must be to raise children and then go make fun videos on the side. It's like, this is all I do. I'm alone right now in a junior 1-bedroom apartment. My fiance is at work. She's an acupuncturist. She's going to heal the world. And I'm sitting here thinking, how can I goof off, making fun, make your day a little lighter if I can? And so that's what I do all day. I'm very lucky, but I built up to this. I started making videos in 2013, living with my mom. I was on welfare. We were both on welfare. I could barely afford healthy food, and I had no idea what I was gonna do for a living. I was occasionally in the summer, I was a window cleaner, so that would bring in some extra money, but I had no idea. I was completely lost, and I found the law of attraction. My friend told me about that movie, The Secret. I watched that, and that's when I got it. I was like, oh, I'm creating this reality. So I just started manifesting my dream life, and eventually I healed my body, and then I started making YouTube videos, teaching other people how to heal their bodies. And I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I'm not sick of it. I've got moments where I'm burnt out and a little tired, and it's mostly on my health channel where my health is suffering. Say I'm breaking out in a forehead rash and I got lumps on my eyes, and I'm like, I'm teaching people how to eat healthy? Like, I'm a moron. Who would ever listen to me? So when I see someone like Matty Hapoya, and he just looks so healthy and perfect skin, I'm like, what do you eat? And he's like, hot dogs, whatever I want. It doesn't matter. I'm healthy. You're the one suffering that can't digest even a carrot. I just live my life, muffins and shit. I just watched Caleb's video the other. Is that even his name? I don't know. DSLR video shooter. We are not on talking terms. I am sorry. I watched his video. He's been struggling for a while, and I see it. I feel it. I live it. People who say YouTube, I get this all the time. Get a real job. What you're doing is not a job. That's easy. Good luck with the mental warfare of basing your whole life on the stats your videos get. Good luck overcoming that, because it's not easy. We relate our views to our self-worth, and it's like, I remember when my videos started going viral in Thailand on my health channel. I was doing a 21-day water fast, and I was still making tons of videos throughout that whole thing. And then I made one about Stephen Asante, 600-pound life, because I look like him. And people kept telling me, that's you, bud. That's what you'd look like if you were 600 pounds. So I thought it'd be funny to make a parody video about that. And it went viral. It was my first video that just shot up, and it had over 1 million views in 2 weeks. And I was like, oh my God. And I felt this exhilaration. I was coming back to Canada in a few months. And once I got back, I left a broken boy on welfare. I just got off welfare, and I was making just enough on YouTube to succeed in a third world country, basically, where you can live for $500 a month. And so I had a bit of success, but I came back a man who was like, I'm making good money. I do what I love. I looked at the city very different. And then my views tanked into the sewer, and was like, oh, people are sick of my shit. maybe I can't even sustain myself doing this. And it's such an up and down flow, man. The mental warfare, the hater comments, the doubt. So here are my tips on how I survive this hell. I used to count my views every month. I no longer do that. It's once a year I check. How many views did I get that year? Okay, cool. It was better than last year, even though I made less money. Oh, I love the math. Love the math on that one. So got more views last year, cool. But like the year before was a down year. And I used to check it every month and you go crazy. You're like, okay, I used to get like 2.4 million views a month. Ooh, I'm a success. Down to 800,000. Wow, that's much less. I'm still putting in the same amount of work. What happened? Is YouTube suppressing me or do I suck? So it's like you deal with these things by just focusing on the fun. I love making videos. I love goofing off. I love cheering people up. So it's like, this is what I do. It doesn't matter what the views are, just go. Just stop thinking about all that. Just go, have the fun. Go create. I remember watching Gerald Undon's videos way back in the day when he used to do all those animations, when he was describing a point, and then he would have all these things. I'm like, that is not sustainable. Like, there's no way he enjoys doing that. And he eventually stopped doing that and then kind of got burnt out because I don't think he enjoys those types of videos. Like, he's a tech guy, but who could sustain that? Whereas this is sustainable. You're in a fireside chat, going out, running across the street, slow motion footage, wildlife. It's all fun to me. It's all fun and games. So like, there is no moment where I'm dreading making a video. I don't have that. I separated myself from the desperation of hoping my video would go viral a long time ago. I used to have that just desperate need, like, come on, man, I see other people's videos going viral, why aren't mine? When's it gonna happen? Because I've had the viral videos and it helps. It's a little spike in the algorithm, but then you come back down to earth, often lower than you even were. Don't focus on the numbers. They will drive you insane. That's why once a year I allow myself just to see, did I do all right? Did I lose like 100,000 subs or something? Like, what happened? We're good. One of my secrets to staying sane is I have 2 channels with completely different topics. One is about cameras, one's about health. So if I'm ever bored of like cameras, there's not much being released, I go make a video about health and how to heal the body or exercise. And if that's getting boring to me, it's like, okay, camera gear, we focus on gear and wildlife. So it's very different topics and I enjoy talking about both, but they ebb and flow with my interest. It'd be much easier to grow one channel because you could release way more videos for that one channel. You'd probably grow faster, but I like having the 2 very different topics for my mental health, so I don't have to just lose my mind talking about one thing all the time. I also try not to drive myself crazy with all the technical aspects. I don't write tags anymore for years now. I have like my tags that are common for all the videos. It's just like camera stuff, best camera, like the dumbest tags. I could be getting so many more views if I worked on that, but it's not worth the mental effort. So like, don't focus on that stuff. The thumbnails, oh, man, don't stress about it. Just make it a little funny, a little catchy. I could do so much better, but it's annoying. I also prefer being a one-man crew. I do everything here. I've never even thought of hiring somebody to do the thumbnails or the CEO, SEO, whatever the hell, I don't even know the letters. I could use the help, obviously, but I don't care. I like being a hometown shop here. I film, I edit, I export, I write a little bit in the description, try to get a couple keywords in there. I've had videos do really well with no tags and like 2 words in the description. Sometimes it just doesn't matter. You think it does, but the YouTube algorithm, you don't know what it's thinking. And if it will include you in their New Year's party, you're either there or you're not. So just focus on the now and focus on having fun and bringing some kind of value to the world in whatever your skill set is. So for me, I couldn't do this if it was just for money. I have to enjoy the process. I enjoy setting up the real fireplace scene and just talking, and what's the lighting going to be today? Am I clipping a little bit? Not bad, that's okay. I'm going to use the Sony today. I just did one on my other channel with the Canon 85mm 1.2. I was like, oh, cool. Okay, and now I'm going to make a video for the camera channel, but I want a different look. So I'm going to change cameras, and this is fun to me. So it's like everything about making videos is fun, and I love creating, and sometimes they're just whatever videos like this, talking head, nothing's really happening. I'm in a living room, I'm sorry. Other times I'm creating something and I get a great scene, whether it's wildlife or slow motion street videography, or I'm making music. It's like, I love that. I love this whole thing. And the main key is I'm lucky enough to have the time to focus on this. I don't have a family that I have to take care of. I don't have a bunch of little kids running around that would be locked in a cage right now if I had to make this video. So it's just like, I live my life, I'm free, but I set it up like that, didn't I? I put in the hard work for years doing this for free for like 2 years. And then eventually I was making like $100 a month. I was like, see, it's growing. My mom doubted me for the longest time. She's like, you should probably get some work. I'm like, this is gonna work. It's just not yet, but you gotta see it to believe. And I can't stress this enough, your physical health is everything. If you're tired and you're sick, you're fighting a disease, there's no way you're gonna be consistent on YouTube. So I suggest you research nutrition and fasting and get yourself healthy. Then you'll have so much energy, your passion increases. It's almost a cheat code because I feel so good. I make so many videos. It's like, wow, this is like, I have a team of people, but it's only my monkey mind. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm on and I'm feeling fantastic, I'll make 3 or 4 videos in a day. And then there's other days I'm tired, I don't feel like making anything. It's raining out, it's gloomy. It's like, those are my rest days where I just chill out and maybe I'll watch a movie, maybe I'm doing nothing. Like, it's important to balance the work with the relaxation, going for long nature walks and not filming anything and take a break. I always have like 2 weeks of videos filmed completely, and I could rest for a while. And then when I feel on and my energy's high, I make 3 or 4 more, and then I'm just constantly editing and relaxing and striving. It's good. It's a good balance. You gotta find the balance. So if you're burnt out and not enjoying the process of making YouTube videos, you have to reevaluate. And it's like, what kind of videos do you hate doing and why? Dive into your mind, do some fasting, do some water fasting, and really ask yourself, do 3 days, no food. It's like, okay, let's find out. Ask the big man upstairs. He knows what you're going through. So it's like, you have a sweet spot of videos that you want to make those. Come on, or don't make videos, make something else, make a bench. There's definitely a chance over the next few years that YouTube will just shut down. Our world is insane right now. If you're keeping up with anything, you know that like a couple companies own everything, and our world is shifting into a new disclosure. Everybody's gonna know all the lies that we've been fed for years with the fluoridated water and the GMO food and everything. And this is the age of awakening, and I feel like YouTube might just be done. And I'll be out of a job. And then I'm going to be like, oh, now what? I would focus on music, I think. I'll become a hip-hop star. Me and Jay Swizzle. We'll blow the world. Why is there sirens? Is it the end of my life? It's a safe neighborhood. You don't know that it's not. YouTube pays the bills. I'm not struggling. I choose to be here in a junior 1-bedroom apartment. So I have a fireplace. Do you have a fireplace? Yeah, come talk to me when you have a fireplace of your own. I should have tried to blur it out more. Does that look better? I also have a LED light in a warm hue on this side. So you think it's the fire lighting this side of the face, didn't you? It's like, that's a nice heat. There's no heat. It's just toxic Chinese chemicals. I turned the heater on. That's supposed to be a heater. It poisoned me. It poisoned my world. So that's going back soon. I just wanted to at least use it in a video. It's funny, there's a lot of YouTubers who are professional people with real jobs, and then this is their side thing to kind of promote either their business or just share what they've learned in their full-time job that they're already doing. So like, what I'm doing here is very different. This is my full-time job, so that's why I'm able to put out like 8 videos a week across 2 channels, if not more sometimes. If there's new camera announcements, I'm just pumping them 2 a day at times, and it's like boom, bam, because I have nothing else to do. So like, I feel for you guys who have an actual job, and then you're like, yeah, I can't really keep up with this YouTube thing because YouTube likes the daily uploads. If you're wondering why you're struggling, it's because you're not uploading as often as possible. Remember when Jenna Marbles was making videos? I think she hasn't uploaded in 4 years. Maybe she's back. I'll go check it out. But she still gets way more views than I get, being gone for 4 years. That's cool. But like, if you compare her to somebody with similar subs who uploads daily, she did weekly videos. Others, like Dashy Games, he does daily uploads. He gets like 10 times the views that she gets. So it's just, go up more often. Don't take it so serious. You don't need the hero video every time. Those are fun to do, but come on now. That's a lot of work, and it's not necessarily going to pay off. Whereas like, just share your thoughts, you piece of shit, and do it often. And if you have good thoughts, then I might want to tune in. But till then, you're on your own, buddy. So, YouTubers, just take a deep breath, go on a water fast, and dive deep into your mind and your heart and ask yourself why you're here. We all have to go through that. This might not be my life purpose. I'm acting like I have it all figured out. I need to make more music is what I love doing. So it's like, I just love the whole creative process. Making music, slow motion, little talking head, talk some crap, camera specs, setting up scenes out in nature. I'm in heaven right now, so don't take it all too serious. Just bring some type of value to your world, and you'll be rewarded eventually. If you stay true to the heart, don't chase the money, don't do the sponsored stuff that you don't believe in. You have to believe in the products you promote. Like this tripod I'm about to review. I'm not a super fan of it. I'll tell you that much. It's light. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. So, let me know your tips as YouTubers. Just keep on going. And don't tie in the views to your self-esteem. You're a good person. We're all good people and we all struggle. I think I've had a hard life that a lot of you wouldn't want to have lived, with the shitting blood a lot and just emotional warfare and the acne and the self-esteem issues. And I've been through some hell, but you have probably been through a different kind of hell, and we've all been through a different hell, and we all made it here so far. We're doing all right. Some of us are missing limbs, and it's like, okay, we're barely getting out of here unscathed, but we learned something along the way. Maybe not on this channel, you don't learn a ton, but we're here doing stuff. I'm gonna leave. We're just rambling now. Thank you, YouTube, for employing me. I enjoyed making the videos, having fun, and the key to not being burnt out is having fun and doing what you love. It's not a job to me. This is never a job. I'm just having fun. So do what you love to do, and then you'll get the monies. How are you doing? You subscribing for more videos? I don't see them.